I hate cream blushes.
I hate everything about this.
Whoever chose this color palette for me, we need to sit down after this.
My lips are on mother fire.
You guys, welcome back to Clevver Style.
Hi! We are back with another super exciting episode of TikTok tested makeup products. This is actually a part 2. And the reason why a lot of these products are hard to find is because TikTok has really blown up these products.
Beauty TikTok is
Huge.
Very deep.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much out there and I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that all of these things are as good as these like 14-year-old girls who are very beautiful are like, oh my God, it works, look. I'm like, you were literally just born yesterday. You can't have a say in this.
That's on period.
I do believe that they're good, but I also feel like a lot of these products have been around for forever.
A long time. Also, Sinead and I are pretty jaded because we also tried a TikTok makeup routine recently that was bullshit.
It was actually the worst.
This is not a hack.
Starting out the way you should, with primer. So this primer is from NYX Professional Makeup. It's a little brand if you haven't heard of it. I have never used this primer, but I have used their other primers. They're great, they're amazing. I've never been disappointed by NYX.
This one is kind of expensive.
Well, their prices have gone up in recent years. 17 bucks for a primer, like that's pretty comparable to like Sephora primers, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're going designer. Most brands have gotten more expensive, 1. And 2, I do feel like the cheaper ones were like, oh my gosh, we can make more money. This is the Marshmallow Primer. It's a 10-in-1 primer, which means it has 10 benefits. This actually popped up. We got it from Yana Lena on TikTok, and her video has like 70,000 views.
You have to smell this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That smells like cotton candy.
I want to.
Don't you dare.
So the marshmallow primer, and then this little cute little,
I know.
this is cute. It's a marshmallow little blender brush, and this one is $9, which is pretty good actually for a sponge. Once you find a good sponge, you hold on to that sponge. So for $9, I am impressed if this works really, really well.
Like Sinead said, it says it does 10 things for you. It doesn't list the 10 things. I mean, I don't know what the 10 things could be. What
I don't
could
know.
it be?
Yeah, I wish they would list it. It
Like
just
clean
says
your
primer
house,
and base.
babysit your dog.
We all have big dreams.
Sinead also came stepping in here going, I have so much primer on already, so you already have primer. You're
Listen,
gonna do
I
primer.
have been on this channel for almost 7 years, all right? I know to never, ever step foot into a studio without protective layers. It's burning, it's starting to burn. It's all too much, it's all too much makeup. It's just too much makeup everywhere.
At least you're young, your
Oh
skin
my
will
God,
bounce back.
oh my God.
I never use primer. I hate primer because they're all so silicone-y and they
Yeah.
make my face feel like I have like plastic wrap on it. Not a fan. But this one actually feels pretty hydrating. It just feels like a really nice lotion
I feel like this one feels actually like thicker than a lot. The packaging also helps, I think personally, just because aesthetically it's pleasing to the eye. I'm not gonna lie, now that it's like actually been a couple minutes, I do feel like this is a bit sticky. I'm sticky.
Okay, moving along to our foundation. This is KVD Beauty's Good Apple Balm Buildable Foundation. It went viral on this girl Kitty White's video. It has like millions of views. She had some skin stuff that she was dealing with, and then she used this and it was like magically gone. These are $38 a piece, which is not very cheap.
It does look like a little product for 40 bucks, but if we think about Kat Von D before they became KVD, Kat Von D's whole thing was you could cover up tattoos with it, right? Like
Right.
that's how it popped off because of how pigmented it was, how thick it was, and I do think a little goes a long way. So yes, they've rebranded, but I'm assuming that they are still have a similar vibe. This is so not my color.
Damn it!
So I was really not expecting it to cover this well. Honestly, it's not as dark as I thought it would be.
This color is definitely too dark for me, but it would be a good base color, and then I would go in with my concealer.
I don't think it looks that bad.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely not too dark for my forehead. My forehead is like shades and shades darker than the rest of my face.
How about your feet? Are they still really white?
Yeah, they are. I'm South African. My feet are white.
Oh my.
My feet are a different race.
Why did I not see it?
Look,
Actually,
so
white! Because she doesn't show her feet ever, so they never did so much.
No, it does like cover a lot of stuff.
I don't know if you're getting this as well. I feel like it's patchy, and I think it might be because of this primer.
I felt like it was really dark at first, but you can actually like smooth it out really nicely.
Here's the before and the after side. It makes a difference, but it also kind of looks natural. Yours looks pretty good too.
I think it's what's freaking me out. It's a little bit too like dense on my cheek, but it also like that might just change as I do my makeup. But like for a nice base shade, I think I would use this very lightly because it's a nice color corrector type thing, you know? But I mean, it still doesn't change like this like bruising I have underneath my eyes. But I do feel like if your issue is redness, like you are literally like there is no redness at all on that cheek.
Yeah, I agree.
Single spot of redness.
I think this is way better with the brush. Don't mess around with the Beauty Blender. It's still sitting into my texture, which is not my favorite, but as far as coverage goes, you can sort of see. You can still see like my bumps and color pieces over here, and then over here, it's like so much more smooth.
It's true.
You have to do it with the brush. These two are winners so far.
I really like this foundation a lot, actually. Like, I would be curious to see if I went just like a hair lighter, if I would love it even more. But I do like that it's buildable, and I do like how soft it is, and I do think you need to use a brush.
That's good.
This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Corrector. It's got the little puffball on top. There's a beauty guru on TikTok named Erin, and she has like 400,000 views.
Go follow me.
No, it's not me.
I feel like this stuff is great if you have crazy under eye pigmentation, which you are very blessed to not have that.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that I don't have
Yeah.
issues with. There's something a little milky about the consistency, whereas something like Shape Tape is a little thicker,
Yeah.
a little bit more like, you know, you could put it with bricks and build a house with it. Well, in the video, she showed herself after wearing it for 8 hours, and it looked perfect. I'm always skeptical.
Yeah, because like you never know what they're putting on before and
They
after.
could touch it up. They
Yeah.
could touch it up, you know? This will be the true test. We're under bright lights. It's gonna be warm.
Yeah.
But you already love it, so.
I think that I would still choose the concealers I use. I use Shape Tape as well, and I use the It Cosmetics under eye, Bye Bye Under Eye, which is like gold. It's like the gold standard of
You
concealers.
look like a little baby deer.
Hello, Bambi.
Next is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. It was made viral by Jan 1995, the most beautiful human being I've ever freaking laid eyes on.
Yes.
We have 4 different colors here. This is like a peach. This is more like a rose pink color. You got some more like mauve-y
Yeah, I've
colors.
got Caribbean and Tahiti. Tahiti one is more the reddish one, and then the Caribbean is the more pink one.
These are kind of in between like a cream and powder. The good thing about these is they won't crack if you like drop them in your airport luggage.
Okay, no, it's fine.
I
it's really sheer.
absolutely, positively hate cream blushes on my skin.
Yeah, maybe you should use a brush. Is this not coming out?
It's not coming off the brush.
I mean, kind
Is
of.
it in there? Is it in there? Oh, yeah. Just don't listen to us. We don't know what we're talking about.
I don't like it. It's too much responsibility.
I hate this so much. I hate everything about this. This
Yeah.
is terrible.
It would work for me for a no makeup day, but for an on camera day or like a day where I wanted to look cute and impressive, I'm not wearing this.
It's like a color correcting thing. Like it's just pink and brown together. If it's not like deep enough or pigment, it's more of a sheer. It just looks like
Corpsey.
corpsey, but it's fine. I covered it up with the KVD foundation.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pretend like
It never happened.
it never happened.
No regrets.
Moving right along into these Juvia's eyeshadow palettes. So the video we found them from were MUA Alessandro. He's a TikToker, obviously. He's got millions on millions of views. He actually compared it to Morphe because he said it's about the same price. And so I'm curious because I do have a Morphe palette.
This is a lot. Whoever chose this color palette for me, we need to sit down after this and have a long conversation. You guys can trade if you feel.
No, don't like that.
Juvia's palettes are one of my favorite palettes. This one is $20. I own a Juvia's palette. It's a Black-owned business, and all of their shadows and palettes are so affordable, so pigmented. Their glitters are amazing.
Yeah, this is really great.
I know, it's so good. I'm gonna do some of these like wild colors so you can see how pretty they are.
Yeah, it has a really soft consistency.
It's
Like
really great. You can tell by my swatches I don't do this professionally, but take my word for it, these colors look so great. They're so pigmented and so pretty. I actually think I maybe could use a couple of these colors.
So the matte shades are more like transparent and sheer, like way more transparent.
Yeah, they're more natural. Well, I do know that TikTok obviously sells out some of the major brands, right? Like the big brands we all know and love, but I do think that one of the best parts about TikTok is finding small businesses, Etsy stores, Black-owned businesses, LGBTQ plus businesses, like places you maybe weren't exposed to because it's not on the top shelf at Ulta or something.
Right,
so I do feel like TikTok really teaches us things. Incredible. We're gonna link them in the description. You guys need to buy them.
These colors work for both Erin and my skin tone. Obviously, like when colors come up really like perfectly poppy or vibrant on lighter skin tones, it definitely makes me more nervous that it's gonna be more sheer or transparent or give that like chalky feel. But because it is Black owned and it's made by other women with darker skin tones, obviously they get it, and they've really done a great job of making it versatile for different skin tones. If these colors appeal to you,
Get them.
like there's no reason not to.
Add to cart. We're moving on to mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess. It's been around for 8,000 years, but made popular again recently by Shelby Morris. It got like 3 million views on TikTok. This is a very affordable mascara, and it creates a false lash effect. I don't think it's the most incredible mascara I've ever used, but I think it's a very fine mascara.
I do like the brush.
Yeah, the brush is thick and bushy.
That's what she said.
I have also heard rumblings in the room that this stuff dries up really fast, so it is affordable, but you have to know what you're buying. You get what you pay for.
Yours do look incredibly long.
They're long.
Like in comparison to the other side especially.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. This is the false lashes effect, right? So the idea is like for length, not necessarily thickness. They do have a thickness one, like they do have a different variety. But I think in terms of length, I don't really see that much of a difference between my eyes.
No, it just looks darker. Yeah, this is fine. This is like a good thing to have, especially if you're traveling and the airport loses your luggage and you need some affordable makeup because you're going to a wedding. You could go to CVS and pick this up and be pretty set.
You okay, bro?
We're moving on to our last product. As you can see, Erin is putting a color on her lip very gracefully, if I may add.
Hire me, QVC. I'm ready to model all of your
And I just put a nude on because what we're trying is a lip plumper. So we just put a very basic nude on so that we could really see if this plumper works. So it popped off on TikTok. A TikToker named Seth O'Brien, he got 2 million views, and the lip plumper is a $16 plumper from Amazon. It's called the Darryl Lip Plumper. It's got a daytime and a nighttime plumper, and his lips, I'm not gonna lie, they were poppin'.
I am actually, I'm
Nervous?
nervous. I've never used a lip plumper before.
The reason why you feel that burning is because I'm pretty sure it just brings the blood to the surface, and that's what makes them.
None of these ingredients are readable. There's not even...
Polyisobutene, octolocdocanol.
It's like the one word you don't want to get on your spelling bee.
So the daytime one is a maximizer, and the nighttime one is a lip care.
So you would know that based on the packaging. There's no denotion of whether one's nighttime or daytime. So you have to keep the packaging very important.
Weird, though.
The
So
dark
it's
one
this.
is, yeah, and the pink one is day.
Honestly, I'm telling you right now, I've used so many plumpers,
When
and
does it go away?
What?
Is it like when you like smoke weed for the first time and you're like, when does it go away?
Okay, it definitely burns. Yes, it definitely burns.
Oh my gosh, really?
But I put it on my lip line, obviously, because I want maximum plump. So you don't have to do that. You can keep it on your actual lip.
It's starting. It's starting now.
Ooh,
It really burns.
This definitely burns way more than the Fashion Nova one. Way more. But it doesn't feel as chemically. It is burning. It's starting to burn. I mean, I see a slight difference.
Makes them a little whiter. I don't think it actually anybody else would notice.
You can tell the difference.
Really?
Abso-freaking-lutely, yes. On your top lip especially, and the side of her lip.
Oh my god, I do. I look weird. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing this?
Doing what?
This.
Before you give a blow.
Imagination.
Well, this was fun. We actually found some products that we really liked, and then some that we were like, all right, well, TikTok may have overhyped this a bit. And my lips are on mother fire. Dropping your comments letting us know which of these products you've tried, which ones we forgot to try, and what products we should do next, and shopping all the links. Then you can click right over here where you'll see us, hopefully in less pain. We have to go, okay? I need a fire extinguisher. Goodbye.